All right, I'm waiting for it to go live. Okay, it looks like we're going live. Sometimes there's a loading error. Hello, it is Samantha Vangers from AIMC Business Solutions with the awesome Jeff DeSocio. And today we are going to be talking about the wonderful world of live videos. Why, you may ask, is because I've been doing these, oh my gosh, let's see, for about 3 months, and I had tended to become really anxious. So today we're going to be talking about some anxieties that come with live video and how you can overcome them and how you can be the best you can be over live video, because it is a great business and marketing tool. It can share who you are with people. It can connect with them in a different way. It gives a little bit of a face to your brand or your business. So let's talk about how to first overcome some of those anxieties. And this is very true to me, because I don't know if you guys were there at the very beginning of my live video days. I was super anxious. My heart beat really fast. I had been skipping over some of my words. I'd lose track, I'd look off screen, and I'd completely forget where I was. And it still has happened from time to time. But I'm going to be telling you some of the tips and tricks that I learned, and also Jeff DeSocio has taught me, because he has been awesome. After those rough videos where I was anxious, he sent me some tips that I thought really helped. So I thought, let's share them with you guys. So the first one that really helped me was, I personally cover how many people are coming into the Facebook Live with a piece of paper over my computer screen. And this is, yes, it's easier when you have a computer to hold that over, because sometimes I got distracted seeing how many people were coming in and exiting the video. Instead of looking into the camera directly, I'd be looking at the amount of people that were coming in, and I would lose track, and the heart would start going again. So having that up there just eliminates that distraction and allows me to focus on my words and focus on looking into the camera, which brings up the second point with anxiety. Sometimes you don't want to directly look into the camera, or that might not be natural for you. Sometimes you might be looking at the screen. So if you guys look now, there's a difference between looking at the screen and looking in the camera. One of the tips that you can use for that is focusing on a point above the camera, but right behind it, so it looks like you're still looking into the camera if you are not quite comfortable with looking at it directly. And of course, with those two tips, you can start with them, but you can work towards a goal, which is completely getting rid of that tape off the screen, or getting rid of looking at the object and looking directly at the camera. So I hope you guys liked those ones. We're going to be moving on to more of preparation for your video and getting rid of that anxiety, so you are more calm, relaxed, and more natural, when you are doing your live video. So one of them I noticed when Jeff and I were together, we'd have our main topics ready to go. So if you don't have your main topics, maybe sometimes you lose your points or lose what you're talking about. So if you practice before your video and you think of, okay, what are my main topics? And you come back to it, say you might lose your point, you can be like, okay, we were on this one topic. Or maybe if you lose your point, you can move on to the next topic. But you can come up with many examples that are natural around the one topic that you came up with as you move on to your topics. But it's easier to do your live video when you make sure there's a chronological tongue twister order to your topics and your main points. You can go back to them, you can create new examples. Maybe that happened in the moment. It's just a more relaxed feeling when you don't have all of your points bulleted so that you're reading them off, but you just have your main points, so you can speak on them and discuss them, sort of like what I'm doing right now. Now, the last one I have for kind of overcoming that anxiety and doing better, this works for some people, it doesn't work for other people, so use it at your own discretion. Personally, for me, I have to practice before I go live. I can't jump straight into just talking into my computer once and then going through a whole video, just boom, great, done. I actually have to practice a few times, because I tongue tie for about 2-3 times before I actually go live. But by the time it hits the 12 o'clock, I am ready to go. I'm already feeling it. I'm in the zone. I'm in the live video zone. So that's something that I found that works for me. Now, after we talked about, now we've talked about the anxiety portion and how to overcome and how to, those little tips to be better at that and not have your heart racing so much anymore. I'm going to talk about structure of live video. So we have now, let's see, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok. We have all of these social media apps that you can use for personally or for your business. So Facebook Live is a great free tool that you can to reach your customers, your followers, and work with them. So obviously these organizational structures for live videos don't work so as well for if you're doing it personally for yourself and your individual following, but it works more for businesses. So what I found that is helpful during structure, and you guys don't have to follow it, but I really like this structure that has helped me during live videos, is a short introduction. As you guys have seen, I always say my name. Hi, I'm Samantha from AIMC Business Solutions, and then the little plug with the awesome Jeff DeSocio. Or you could say, hi, if you're working for a brand, hi, it's Samantha, working with Nike, and we're going to be doing some workouts today, or here's our workout plan. And as you say, you move into your introduction of the topic or what you're going to be doing in the video, like and how it's important or why you're doing it. So like today I said we're going to be doing live video because it has been something that I have struggled with in the past, sometimes getting that stumbling anxiety, and there's ways to overcome it. So you want to say why it's important or how it relates. And then another example yet again for Nike would be, all right, we're working on this workout plan for the women, strengthening those core, and we haven't done this so much, so we're doing this awesome core circuit today. And then you want to move into those, body points that I discussed earlier when you're practicing. Moving into those body points, you bring up your first point, and then, have some, just talk, be natural. Like, say if you were talking to a friend, how would you talk about this topic? How would you bring this up? Be passionate and be natural. You want to have your main point, but you want to let your points under that flow. You don't want to have those written down. You just want to remember what you want to talk about in your head. Maybe have some fun examples, in with all of those. And then after you conclude all of your, main points, examples, speaking on its importance, relevance, and so on and so forth, you want to move to your closing statement. And usually at the end of these we say, happy Friday. Well, I'm going to say this. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are staying safe, or you're getting ready for Halloween. Or you plug in whatever social medias or websites. Some people might be, all right, check out our Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, check out our website. Like we always say, check out our AIMC Business Solutions Facebook page for more videos, for more posts. But also, here's my ending that I'm going to do. Make sure you guys come to the Mass Professional Networking event next Wednesday, the 21st at 6 o'clock for our monthly Mass Professional Networking event. You guys can sign up on our events page, or you can sign up through our Eventbrite. Now, have a good Friday, and I hope you guys at least once this week try an Instagram Live and let us know how it goes. Bye, guys.